Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, a few episodes ago we made this homemade bowling ball using this mold, and we had some issues with it.
Whoa, oh, it's on the track still. Oh, now it fell off. Well, I just saw it roll off. We need a medic. Uh-oh.
It was thumping down the lane because of this little ridge right here. So I thought that I might be able to fix it if I had a bowling ball spinner. So I built a homemade bowling ball spinner. So my plan is to absolutely sandblast this thing to try to round it out. We got some 20 grit sandpaper and we're outside now because I feel like this could get a little bit messy. So I just changed out of my bowling shirt because I don't want to get that dirty, and let's see how this goes. It definitely feels a lot more round. If we give it a little more time, I'm sure we'll make some good progress on fixing this ball. Oh, lost the sandpaper. Alright, so it's been about half an hour. You can tell by the fact that it's darker outside now, so I just got my light out here. And we are definitely making progress. The ridge is still slightly there, but what I'm most surprised by is the fact that my bowling ball spinner hasn't totally exploded yet. This is my first time actually using it, and it seems to be holding up pretty well. A little bit of the insulation fell off, but other than that, it's still functioning, and I haven't died yet, so that's awesome. Let's get back to this. Wow, it's definitely rounding out. I can see the progress in the ridge. I think about 5 or 10 more minutes and we should have a pretty round ball. What's going on here? Why is that not tight anymore? It's a bit strange. Oh. Alright, so we absolutely sandblasted this bowling ball with 20 grit sandpaper for an hour on a bowling ball spinner that spins at the speed of light. If that didn't fix this ball, I don't think anything will. And it seems like my ball spinner has finally run its course. The rubber insulation has completely disintegrated. It seems like the bowl is not even attached to the spinner anymore for some reason, because it's just spinning without the bowl. I'm not sure why that happened, but yeah, it seems like the ball spinner was only good for an hour, which I'm actually surprised it lasted that long, because this thing was obviously just thrown together with a bunch of pieces of junk. And it did a good job. I'm very proud of it. But unfortunately, it's run its course of life, and it's time to go into the garbage. But as far as this thing, it feels a lot rounder. It's not totally perfect, but we can see a huge improvement on the ridge. It's not nearly as pronounced as it used to be. And all we have to do now with this is sand it back up to about 1,000 grit using regular sanding pads. So we got a 500 grit here. I really wish the spinner was still working, because this is going to be a hassle. Oh, that was annoying. It's a lot of work sanding a bowling ball without a spinner. I wish this thing was still working. Now we're going to test the ball in my kitchen before I go to the bowling alley, because I don't want to take it there and have it be a dud again. Whew. So this is the roll test. If it can roll on my hardwood floor without thudding like it did at the bowling alley, I think we might have been successful. But before that, my cat's coming through. Hello, kitty cat. How are you? Welcome to the video. You haven't been on YouTube in a long time. And you're showing your butthole to everybody. Ready? This is the roll test. Oh no. You know, on second thought, I think it was thudding because of the little spaces between my hardwood planks. Because when I roll it this way, I don't hear the same thud. So we might be fine. Alright, that's promising. Let's go find out and see how it looks. Alright, we made it back to the bowling alley with the homemade bowling ball. Hopefully it's actually round. Here goes our first shot with it. Alright, it sounds a lot better than it used to. Obviously there's still a little bit of a thumping, but it's definitely improved, and I don't think it'll fall off under the track again. We'll find out in this video. Bam! So far the ball is 1 for 1 on being returned, which is a good sign. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so I want to get lined up, and then we're going to compare this to a modern reactive bowling ball, and also to the watermelon, because I like the watermelon. The watermelon's a funny ball. That might be the line. Alright, now we got the IQ Tour. I'm gonna move about 9 left. We should strike. Yep, 9 left. Alright, so now we've compared the IQ in the homemade bowling ball, and now I'm going to throw it two-handed and see how it compares to the watermelon. Oh my gosh. Gary! Alright, so, yeah. I'm going to stand in the same spot with the watermelon, see how the watermelon looks. It's honestly about the same amount of hook, but the watermelon finish is a lot better. Alright, so now we've compared all the bowling balls, and honestly, all the effort that it took to go into making this bowling ball was not worth it at all. It took me multiple days of pouring resin, sanding the crap out of this bowling ball, hours upon hours of effort, and the ball sucks. So if you're thinking about making your own bowling ball at home, don't do it, just buy one from the pro shop. But with all that being said, we're about to bowl a game with the homemade bowling ball and see what we can score. That's about what I expected. All right, for this game, over under will be at 200 because I think that might be tough with the homemade bowling ball. The ball like backed up for some reason. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it was starting to hook and it just straightened out. That's not a good sign. Oh my gosh. Damn. How do you even leave that? That was the weirdest looking 4-pin I ever left in my life. Finally, our first strike with a freshly resurfaced homemade bowling ball. Need some work to make it to 200. Oh my God. Damn. God, finally. Are you kidding me? Spare this one. Oh, let's go. Gary, I almost 5-7'd again. This is ridiculous. If you want a ball that leaves 5-7s and 5-10s, make a homemade bowling ball, because that's all this ball can do apparently. 164, final score with the homemade bowling ball. I'm throwing this ball in the garbage. If you're thinking of making your own homemade bowling ball, don't do it because it's gonna suck. Just buy one from the pro shop. We had a lot of fun making these videos. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.